What up, though, yo? Did you miss me? Yeah, we've been gone for a week. I hope you had a good Christmas. We are back. It's me and the crew. Yours truly, OG Tim Wilson, my boy Big Ed, and my guy Wade. We are in the building for the Fantasy Roundup. If you made your Super Bowl, we are here to help you win it because that's all we got left. I don't even know what we're going to do after this. I don't know. But I know one thing. After this, you will be the champion. We're going to help you take home that trophy, y'all. Welcome to the Fantasy Roundup. Yo, crew, what's going on, man? What's happening, Big Ed?
Uh-oh. Nothing much. Just chilling.
We are back with the mute.
No, actually, my computer froze up. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We know what it was. Waze, what's happening with you, man?
Man, not much. I got my two older boys upstairs right now. They're spending the week with me through New Year's.
Good. How was Christmas?
Woo. It was fun. It was good. The kids had a hell of a time opening their shit up. They got pretty much everything they wanted. And then I got some shit that I didn't know I wanted. You know, I got that little meat thermometer I could keep track of through my phone.
Nice.
You know, and got a 2 liter of homemade wine.
Nice.
You know, so I'm sitting nice. And then my boss gave me a big ass bottle of Crown Royal.
Damn.
Cool in the game.
Boss.
Thank you, boss.
Thank you, boss. Big Ed, how was your Christmas, man?
Man, it was pretty good. Got a couple new outfits. My sister gave me a hat. Got a couple nice things from the wife and the kids. I finally got my Himalayan salt lamp that I've been wanting forever.
I saw the hat, by the way, man. I saw you in the hat. You're not a gangster, so I need you to not wear it like that in the future. Well, I had a good time, man. I was that venture. I traveled down to New Orleans, and me and my brother got set back a couple of days. I ended up spending 2 additional days in New Orleans because we were going to rent a car and drive over to Houston, but we got caught up. We weren't able to get a car for the first couple of days. Then we did get a car, and we about an hour and some change into our ride, and there's this big chunk of road chopped up, and we hit this big gigantic rock and blew out the tire.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, we got off to a rough start, but unfortunately, right there at that exit, there was an NTB that was still open. They gave us a new tire. They put a new tire on there. They didn't give it to us. I had to buy that bitch. But we got a new tire on it, and we were able to go to Houston, enjoy Christmas, and then on my last night, I was sitting under this ceiling. I sat under a ceiling fan, and I started getting the chills, and I haven't been able to shake them yet. So I'm hoping that I didn't catch anything that that's going to be dangerous. So needless to say, I'll be getting tested tomorrow. So that's why I'm all wrapped up right now, because I still got chills, man. I still got the chills. That's it, man. Other than that, man, it was a good Christmas, man. I saw Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. OG saw a Marvel movie?
Oh.
And I like Spider-Man. What are you talking about?
I was just going to say, he stated so many times how he likes Spider-Man in the Marvel movies.
Yeah, I like Spider-Man, man. I like Spider-Man. I've seen all the Spider-Mans.
I'm waiting to see this one.
I saw it. I saw Spider-Man. Yeah, I like. There's certain characters I like and some I don't. I mean, that's that. But yeah, Spider-Man was enjoyable. I enjoy Spider-Man. That was pretty good. Have you seen The Matrix?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, I have not seen The Matrix. That's all I heard about was The Matrix and Spider-Man all weekend.
I see you doing it already.
Oh shit! I'll take my
Cheers,
shot and
fella.
then drink with y'all.
I'm not even doing a shot. I am sipping Crown tonight because I'm not in a beer mood, man. I'm not in a beer mood. So that said, man, let's get this party started, shall we?
We are in a fantasy football mood.
By the way, I am in 7 Super Bowls.
Oh damn! 7 out of 16. That's not a bad, or 17, right?
I ended up in 17 leagues, and I came this close to getting in. I really thought I was in, and some way somehow this guy came back and beat me by like 3 points in my dynasty league in dynasty. I thought that was over. I was counting that one, and he came back and beat me by like 3 points. And so I don't know how he did it, but he did. And so I didn't make that Super Bowl. So yes, I ended up making 7 out of my 17. 7 Super Bowls out of my 17 leagues.
Speaking of the dynasty,
In one of the leagues, man, I belonged in the playoffs. And if I was in the playoffs, I would be in the Super Bowl. But somehow they only had 4 teams, and there was a 3-way tie for second place. And I, by way of tiebreaker, I was on the outside looking in. I became the 5th team. I was 11-4 and didn't make the playoffs. That pissed me off. That's one of my better teams. It really pisses me off that they didn't make it. And I outscored everybody that was in the playoffs.
Damn.
I outscored the whole everybody in the playoffs. I scored more than all of them, and it just goes to show I belonged in that fucking playoff and I belong in that Super Bowl. So I mean, I'm counting that as an honorary Super Bowl for me.
All right.
So now I'm in 8. How about that?
This in the dynasty league, bruh, Big Ed and I are we're looking to see who's going to be number 7 in the league. Yep. This coming week, we got our battle coming up for 7th place, 7th and 8th. In the league that we're both in, that I had started up at the beginning of the season, we are in our championship game, and I am one of the 2 in the championship game.
Nice. Well, congratulations on making that championship, man. I'm sure this show has helped you. It helped Big Ed a lot. Big Ed was losing until we started doing this show. Then all of a sudden he started winning some games. So I'm sure this show has helped a lot.
A couple of my players helped a lot too.
Yeah. This show helped you. This show helps you. You've been taking some advice here. So anyway, man, Big Ed, who's the heavy hitters this week?
This week at heavy hitters, starting at quarterback, Joe Burrow had a nasty ass game. Put up 525 yards. So we got Joe Burrow, then we got Dak Prescott and Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh went off.
So I'm still amazed at Joe Burrow throwing for over 500 yards.
Yeah, he went off.
So at running back, we got Justin Jackson, Joe Mixon, and from Houston, Rex Burkhead.
Rex Burkhead I had on the bench in my dynasty league, and I would have won if he was in the game. I had him in the game in one of my other leagues, but in that one, he was on the bench. He was the difference. I would have won if he was in the game. That 3 points wouldn't have mattered if I would have had Rex Burkhead in. And by the way, just real quick, I hate to interrupt you, and I'm sorry for doing it, but I just want to recognize real quick. We lost John Madden today. So rest in peace, John Madden. You were a great coach. You were a great commentator, and you made a great game, and you changed everything. So rest in peace, John Madden.
Yeah, man. One of the most important guys to football right now.
Yeah.
He
And
just
he
did a
still,
documentary on Christmas, man, like they knew something.
yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Just did this whole lifelong thing about him. This whole documentary. Hey, they gave him his flowers while he was still here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still learning football from Madden.
I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
So give me some receivers, baby. Who the heavy hitters on receiver?
For receivers, we got T. Higgins, Devontae Adams, and AJ Brown.
Yeah, AJ surprised me. I had him on my bench too. Fortunately, I survived that game with him on my bench. But yeah, I was shocked to see the numbers he put up.
And I was looking at the stats from that game, and I'm sitting here thinking, how Deebo Samuel didn't make it over AJ Brown. AJ Brown had a touchdown.
That sounds about right.
That's the only difference between those two receivers. Otherwise, our third receiver would be Deebo. For tight ends, we got Mark Andrews, Dalton Schultz, and Gerald Everett. And then for defenses, we got the Dolphins, the Cowboys, and the Buccaneers. Damn, the Dolphins had 8 sacks.
They were playing against a rookie quarterback, man, having his first start, and they just dominated the Saints. It was ugly. I didn't see much of the game. That was the night I got sick. I was sitting under the ceiling fan, and I got the chills, and I got sick while we were watching the game, and they lost me. It was 10-0. They lost me. But as I was watching it, what I did see was the first pick six. So yeah, they dominated. That kid Ian Brooks, whatever his name is, Ian Brooks, they killed him.
Yep. So, and then that's this week's heavy hitters.
That's the heavy hitters for this week, y'all. So, Joe Ways, what's going on with my least favorite part of this show?
As it gets hefty today, we have our injury report for Week 17 thus far. So, we got DeAndre Hopkins out on IR. Could be ready for the playoffs, though. So he could be ready when it really matters. Calvin Ridley.
Fantasy,
What's up?
Not for fantasy, though.
No. Calvin Ridley is taking some personal time. He's out on reserve, non-football related. Good news on the injury report. Lamar Jackson is expected to come back to practice tomorrow. Even when he sucks, he puts up good points.
Very true.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling is out on COVID. Carson Wentz is out on COVID. The entire Jacksonville Jaguars is out on COVID.
It's surprising that they can even field the team now, especially since they ain't got a coach.
Man, Jacksonville's in some trouble this week. What I counted, I think it was so far 12 people out on COVID. And it's mostly their defense, which already sucked. Dalvin Cook is currently listed out on COVID, but he may play this coming Sunday.
Yeah, his final test is like an hour or two before the game.
Yeah. The New Orleans Saints quarterbacks are out on COVID. I don't know what the fuck they gonna do, man. They ain't got no one to pass that ball right now.
That's how they ended up playing the fourth string quarterback this past weekend, man, Monday night.
And he'll be back there.
He'll be back again, and he was trash.
Yeah.
You know, on Madden, when your first two quarterbacks get hurt, they usually put in the punter.
Yeah, or the kicker.
But they got another quarterback though. They
Yeah.
draft Ian Brook. That's
Oh,
who played. That's who played Monday night. So he'll be playing again, but he's trash.
Yeah. So
yeah.
yeah, no. The only quarterback that's now out on COVID is Jameis Winston, but he's still not gonna fucking play, so it doesn't really matter. Uh, Miles Sanders is out with a broken hand. Jimmy G is listed as questionable with a UCL tear and a fractured right thumb. So that's going to affect some people's fantasy points, but on a league level, football level, I think it is finally time for the rookie to step up and show that he's ready. Uh, Mike Evans is out on COVID, and Julio Jones is out on COVID. So that is this
Everybody out
week's
on COVID.
that is this week's list for the COVID watch and a couple injuries.
And I heard that Carson Wentz actually could have cost the Colts the playoffs this year.
More than likely, yes.
Just because he didn't want to get a shot.
Oof.
Yeah.
That shot is dangerous. And
Yeah.
that's the injury report, y'all. And it is time for what you all come here for, the main thing, the meat and potatoes of this program, the startums and situms. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Man. All right.
And, you want to get it started on quarterbacks, Joe?
You know what? Yeah, I can do that.
Go for it.
Number one starter, easy pick, Josh Allen against Atlanta. Second easy pick, not so confident, Tom Brady against the Jets. The pick that I have the absolute most confidence in this week, Mac Jones against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, really? Wow.
You notice how he skipped over one person.
Who's that?
I did.
Who usually has a big game?
Go ahead, Big Ed. Go ahead, Big Ed. Who you got?
Our number one starter is going to be Aaron Rodgers against Minnesota.
Yeah, I knew that. I figured you was going to say that.
I'm going to go Patrick Mahomes against Cincinnati and Jalen Hurts against Washington.
Yeah, good one. Good choices. I'm going Matt Stafford against Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Burrow against Kansas City, and Kyler Murray against Dallas.
Okay.
Ways you want to hit the situms?
Let's go. I got sit Russell Wilson against Detroit Lions.
Mm-hmm.
Kirk Cousins against Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite sit-em every week, Baker Mayfield against Pittsburgh Steelers. Because he likes to bake and cook up some apple turnovers.
I'm with you on that.
You want to do your situms first, or you want me to do mine?
It's up to you. I can do mine. I'm sitting Ben Roethlisberger against Cleveland. I'm sitting Jared Goff against Seattle. And I am sitting Cam Newton against New Orleans, my favorite sit-em.
I'm going to sit Sam Ellinger against Las Vegas. That's who's taking over for Carson Wentz. I'm going to sit Tua against Tennessee and Kirk Cousins against Green Bay.
All right. Moving on to running back. Big Ed, you want to get us started off?
I'm going to start Najee Harris, rather.
That's the wrong last name.
Against Cleveland. I'm going to start Javonte Williams against the Chargers. and Aaron Jones against Minnesota.
Okay. OG?
I'm going to start Jonathan Taylor against Las Vegas, Nick Chubb against Pittsburgh, and Ronald Jones against the New York Jets.
Okay. I'm going to start Alvin Kamara against Carolina Panthers, Najee Harris against Cleveland, and Aaron Jones against Minnesota.
Oh, he froze up.
Oh, there I'm back. Am I back? All
Yeah,
right,
you're
I'm back.
Aaron Jones against who?
Minnesota.
There you go. I just wanted to hear you say it. I'll do my sit-ems. I am going to sit, and this is one that it's a little bit for all those that's jumping out there to grab him. Don't do it. You're going to lose your Super Bowl. Sit Cam Akers against Baltimore. I know they're talking about bringing him back for this game, but I doubt that he's going to get enough run to make a difference. So sit him. I'm sitting Naheem Hines against Las Vegas. And I'm sitting Mark Ingram against Carolina.
Big Ed?
I'm going to sit Chase Edmonds against Dallas. Antonio Gibson against Philly. And Michael Carter against Tampa Bay.
Okay. I will be sitting Antonio Gibson against Philly. Josh Jacobs against Indy. And Penny against Detroit.
If I might say, Aaron Gibson has been a real piece of work this year. Very unpredictable. He started off bad. Antonio Gibson, I'm sorry. He started off just bad. Then he had some good games, and I just don't know who's going to show up. He's been. I hate that I had him in so many of my teams.
Yeah,
because I just didn't know who he was.
Yeah, he's definitely not someone you could call Mr. Reliable or Mr. Consistent.
Yeah.
right.
So I'll start off wide receivers.
Okay.
Mine are going to be extremely obvious. No surprises here. Cooper Kupp against Baltimore. Devontae Adams against Minnesota. And say it with me, folks. Deebo Samuel against Houston.
All right. My stardoms at wideout. Devontae Adams against Minnesota, the obvious choice. Justin Jefferson against Green Bay. And Mr. Deebo Samuel against Houston.
Yeah, Justin looking for some get back right now. He's mad at Jalen Ramsey. He kept him in check.
He kept him in check, but he broke a record still.
I'm gonna go Stephon Diggs against Atlanta. T. Higgins against Kansas City. And Jalen Waddle against Tennessee.
Jalen Waddle has really been showing up lately, man. I've been making some proud of Jalen Waddle.
Yeah,
I'm proud of him.
He's definitely been showing up. He's really shown himself to be a caliber of a receiver that really Miami doesn't deserve, but they are very lucky to have.
Indeed. So for my sit-ems, man, I'm gonna go with some guys that I normally have as stardoms. Normally, I put all three of these guys as stardoms, and one is Marvin Jones for Jacksonville against New England. I'm sitting him this week. Another one of my normal stardoms is KJ Osborne against Green Bay. I'm going to sit him. And last but not least, Cortland Sutton against the Chargers.
Yeah. I can get with those, all of them. My sit-ems are a little more risque, to say the least. DK Metcalf against Detroit. St. Brown against Seattle. And Chase, I can't get right Claypool against Cleveland.
He said, Chase, I can't get right.
That's the most undisciplined football player I have ever met or seen. And you gotta remember, I was around when the Dominican Sue was out there playing.
Let's see here. I'm going to sit Keenan Allen against Denver. Michael Pittman against Las Vegas. And let's go Devontae Smith against Washington.
I'll start us off on tight end. Starting at tight end, the obvious choice of all obvious choices, George Kittle against Houston. Rob Gronkowski against the Jets. And Goddard against Washington.
All right. Let's go. Ooh, excuse me. Let's go Mark Andrews against the Rams. Let's go Noah Fant against the Chargers. And Dawson Knox against Atlanta.
I'm gonna go with Zach Ertz. I forgot who they playing. Who they playing?
Ertz.
My site is wrong this week. They changed everything. I was just talking about this before.
They're playing Dallas.
My site this week has changed everything. They wait till the last week of the season to change everything, so I can't see the shit the way I normally see the shit, and I can't find tight ends. So I am going off of what I know. I'm going with Zach Ertz against Dallas, and conversely, I'm going with Dalton Schultz against Philadelphia. And
Dalton Schultz is on Dallas.
Yeah, against Philadelphia.
No, they're playing Arizona.
Oh,
Okay.
you said they were playing Dallas when I asked Zach Ertz.
I said Arizona is playing Dallas.
Oh, that's right. He's not on Philly anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, against Arizona. And then I'm going George Kittle against Houston. I'll do that. I'll go easy.
Okay. Siddums? I'll start us off.
Okay.
Hunter Henry against Jacksonville. Tyler Conklin up against Green Bay. And Noah Fant against the Chargers.
I'm going to sit James O'Shaughnessy against New England.
Who?
I'm going to sit Austin Hooper against Pittsburgh. And Evan Ingram against Chicago.
I'm going to sit Kyle Pitts against whoever they play. I can't see the tight ends. I'm sorry. I'm going off of what I know I did with my lineups. I sat Kyle Pitts.
They're playing Buffalo.
Yeah, I'm sitting him against Buffalo. Who else? Who else am I sitting? I apologize. I'm fucked this week, man. They fucked me up. My site screwed me. Let's see. Got and what they said.
Well, you can always go with the safe pick in Conklin.
Yeah, Conklin. And whoever playing for the Lions, sit him too.
Hawkinson?
Yep, sit him.
Okay.
That's the only receiver that Jared Goff got.
Looks like he's going to have to make a start this week. All right.
For some reason, they didn't give me tight ends this week on this damn site. It's driving me crazy. It's pissing me off that they did this. I'm gonna write them a letter, and I don't write nice letters. I write very ugly letters.
Oh man.
Defense.
I'm sitting here looking at the site that I use for to do my startums and situms. Why in the hell did they got the Giants starting against the Bears?
Oh, you must be looking at sleeper.
Because it's the Bears.
I don't got that one. I got the Bears starting against the Giants. Let's go Kansas City over Cincinnati. And let's do the Bills at Atlanta.
I'm going to go New England against Jacksonville, Tampa Bay against the Jets, and San Francisco against Houston.
Okay, I got Bucks against the Jets, Bills against Atlanta, and Rams at Baltimore.
I'm going to go just backwards. I'm going to sit the Jets against Tampa Bay, Houston against San Francisco, and Jacksonville against New England.
Okay.
I'm going to sit Baltimore against the Rams. I'm going to sit the Broncos against the Chargers, and the Browns against Pittsburgh.
Okay. I'm going to sit the Giants against Chicago, Panthers against the Saints, and Dolphins against Tennessee.
And that, folks, is your startums and your situms. Hope you were paying attention. Except for that tight end part, I apologize, man. It's my source didn't do me right, and I ended up doing you wrong. So on the tight ends this week. Anyway, I hope you got something out of that that's going to help you win your Super Bowl. And what we coming back with? We're coming back with our beast mode.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that beat right there, man. I can do some things with that beat right there.
Hey, that's a nice beat to go sip some fucking whiskey to.
Yeah, that's a whiskey sipper.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna name the song. I'm gonna name the song Whiskey Sipper.
Big Ed, where'd you go?
Big Ed went to go take a leak.
He said, "Fuck goes the weasel."
I'm here. I just had a mess I had to clean up real quick.
All right. So
good.
We're gonna go ahead and recap not last week, but the week before Beast Mode players of the weeks that we chose. Last week I had chose Dak Prescott to be my Beast Mode player of the week. He ended up in third, so that is a dub for me there.
That's not last week, it's the week before.
That's what I said.
He said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Ed had Jalen Waddle. And he froze up too, I think. Looks like he froze.
That's right. But Jalen Waddle did good though.
Yeah, Jalen Waddle did good. But he did not break the top 5 that week.
Oh.
And then OG, you had Justin Jefferson, who definitely broke the top 5 that week. So, our current records are OG is at 3-0. Big Ed, you are at 1-2. And I am at 2-1 for Beast Mode Player of the Week.
Nicely done, folks. I'm going go ahead. Go ahead, Big Ed.
Oh, no, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, we also did sleepers last the last time we was on.
I didn't even bother to look them up. Oh, I don't remember who I chose. All right. So I know 3 of mine did not do well. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure I went 0 in every position on that week for sleepers.
I don't even remember who I picked, man.
Me
So
neither.
we can pass on that segment.
All right. I will say that this week for our sleepers, we should go with one player each.
Okay.
Make it a little simpler to keep track
I'm
of.
going to go with Christian Kirk for Arizona. As my sleeper.
All right. That makes it a little easier. Who do you got for your beast mode?
For beast mode, I'm going to go with Antonio Brown against the Jets.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a good one. I'm not going to front. That one I did not expect. And yeah, that's a good one. Big Ed, who you got for your beast mode player of the week?
My beast mode player this week is going to be none other than David Montgomery for the Chicago Bears going up against the Giants.
All right, who you got for your sleeper?
For sleeper, let's go Amon-Ra St. Brown against Seattle.
You just had to pick someone whose name I don't know how to spell.
Amon, Amon -Ra St. Brown.
Oh, okay. So my sit-em. All right. So my beast mode player of the week is going to be Mac Jones.
Not a bad pick.
My sleeper for the week that I personally believe is going to be the biggest sleeper of this entire season as far as a single game fantasy point scoring goes is going to be Mr. Met from Chicago.
Cole Kmet.
Yes, him.
I got another sleeper I want to throw out there that's going to be playing this week. And you might want to pay attention, but I would not pick him. I just say watch him. Just a player to watch. And that's Trey Lance.
Oh, I already said that. When I saw Jimmy G was out, first thing I'm thinking is, oh, Trey's going off.
Yeah, I would say pay attention to Trey Lance. But if you're in the Super Bowl, don't go there.
No, I wouldn't. If you're in the Super Bowl, I wouldn't play him.
Yeah, if you're in the Super Bowl, don't go there. But it's something to pay attention to, though.
The consolation rounds.
Say what?
If you want one of the consolation rounds, you can go ahead and play them.
Go for it. Go for it. I agree with you wholeheartedly. And that's the beast mode and the sleepers.
You know how I
last but not least, we'll be right back with our pick'ems.
Sun in the sky. You know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by. You know how I feel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good.
Man, the beats tonight been pretty dope, man.
Man,
that one was fire.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting here. I'm like, oh man, we're gonna get hit DMCA'd like a motherfucker in this video. And then that beat hit. I'm like, never mind. That shit's too raw.
Man, the beats are fire tonight, man. I'm impressed. I'm impressed by the beat makers tonight, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was a nice little bit. You know what? You know what that beat was? Whiskey sipping good.
Whiskey, sipping good. That was produced by Go Fresh. It was called Never Better. So, I'm sorry, Geo Fresh was his name. Geo Fresh. The beat is called Never Better. So, for those that don't know, just to give him a little shout. Um, Time for the pick'ems. Let's go back. Let's recap what we did 2 weeks ago.
All right.
Kansas City defeated the Chargers. I had Kansas City. The Raiders defeated the Broncos. I had the Broncos. The Patriots lost to the Colts. We all picked the Patriots.
Ooh.
The Steelers defeated the Titans, and I had the Titans. The Bills beat whoever they played, and I had the Bills. We all had the Bills. I'm sorry. We all had the Bills. The Eagles beat Washington. Am I right?
Yep.
And I had Washington. And the Texans beat the Jags. Joe had the Jags. The Cowboys won. We all had the Cowboys. The Cardinals lost. We all had the Cardinals. The Dolphins won. We all had the Dolphins. The Bengals beat the Broncos, and I had the Bengals. We all had the 49ers. They won. The Rams won. We all had them. The Packers won, and Big Ed had the Ravens. The Saints beat the Bucks, and Joe had the Saints. The Vikings beat the Bears, and Big Ed had the Bears. So with that said,
Fuck that game.
I went 10-6. Joe went 11-5, and Big Ed went 9-7.
All above 500.
All above 500, and we're all above 500 in our totals. I'm 71-46. Joe is 66-51, and Big Ed is 60-57. So there you go.
Damn, one thing I've noticed is we make some damn good picks for all of us to be above 500 for our picks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I know a little bit more about football than what people think.
All right, bro.
Guy in last place.
Hey, I'm still above 500.
All right, bro. So who we got for this first game?
First game coming up. We don't have a Thursday game this week.
Nope.
So first game on the schedule is the Giants going to Chicago to meet the Bears.
I'm going with the Bears.
Okay.
Everybody knows where I'm going.
Oh, he's going the Giants.
Bullshit. You got me fucked up.
I'm going with the Bears as well.
Jaguars at the Patriots.
Patriots.
That's a given. Patriots.
Yeah, that's Patriots all day. I swear to God, if the Jags win this game, look, I might have to find someone on the streets to punch for it. Ain't no reason they should win.
I agree.
Up next, we got the Rams at the Ravens.
I'm going to go with the Ravens.
Ways?
Yeah, they've been slumping bad. I don't know, man. Damn. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with the Rams.
I am also going with the Rams. Like you said, the Ravens, they've been slumping. The Rams have been on fire. So I'm going with the Rams.
Okay.
Buccaneers at the Jets.
Buccaneers.
Buccaneers also in this way.
Yeah, Bucks all day.
Next up, we got the Falcons Going to Buffalo.
Bills.
Bills.
Buffalo all day. Chiefs at the Bengals.
Whoa, that's actually tough. I'm gonna go with the fucking Bengals.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
I'm gonna join OG and I'm going with the Bengals.
Okay.
Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase, and Joe Burrow have been a deadly combination this whole year for a lot of teams. Next up, we got the Dolphins at the Titans.
Titans.
I'm
I'm going Dolphins.
gonna go with the Titans as well.
Next up, Raiders at the Colts.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders.
I'm gonna go. Damn. Carson Wentz is out though. Who's their backup quarterback again?
Erlinger.
Yep, I'm going with the Raiders. I don't know who that nigga is.
I'm actually gonna go with the Colts. That motherfucking Jonathan Taylor has been a beast all year, and I think he's enough of a beast to carry the Colts to a win.
Not as big of a beast as COVID.
Shit. Eagles at Washington.
Eagles.
Big Ed.
I'm gonna go Eagles also.
You know what? I'm gonna say Heineke's gonna pull it off. Let's go with Washington.
The Denver Broncos travel to LA to meet the Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers.
That will be a unanimous. I think that's actually the first unanimous pick that we've had.
Third,
No,
fourth.
no,
fifth.
not several.
Okay.
Y'all got the Bears, the Pats, the Rams, the Bucks, the Bills.
Okay. Texans at the 49ers.
49ers.
Oh gosh.
Wait, it's just to piss them off. Should we go to Texans?
Oh, I'm going 49ers. I want to win.
No, I'm going 49ers also. That was just a joke.
I was gonna say, yeah, y'all should do that.
Let's go to the Lions at the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Remember, they're going into the 12th man.
Be good.
I think the Lions might win their third game this week.
If you haven't noticed by my stardoms and situms, I have the Lions working out really well this week. So I'm going with the Lions.
OG?
He said the Seahawks.
Oh, okay. Cardinals at the Cowboys.
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm going with Arizona as well.
I'm going to go to Cowboys.
Okay.
Next up, Panthers go to New Orleans. Meet the Saints.
I'm actually gonna go with Carolina.
Okay. I'm gonna keep it real. Carolina is just they're playing Jacksonville horrible right now. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna say Cam Newton gets his first win this year.
I'm going with the Aints. Oh, did I say that? I meant the Saints.
Yep.
We got the Minnesota Vikings going to Green Bay to Lambeau Field to meet the Packers.
Packers.
Be good.
I hate to pick them, but I'm going with the Packers.
I'm going Packers as well.
Wow.
There's too much pressure on
Big
Cousins.
Ed movie.
There's too much pressure on Kirk Cousins this week. This week, he not only has to deal with a really good Green Bay team going up against a extremely good quarterback, but it's do or die. We win this game, we're still in the playoff hunt. We lose this game, and Washington wins, we're gone.
But ain't Green Bay still playing for first seed?
Doesn't matter. Minnesota doesn't have a chance. Not with Kirk Cousins having that much pressure on him.
I know, but Green Bay wants everybody to come to Green Bay to play.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to go nowhere to play. They want everybody to come to Green Bay.
Lazy son of bitches.
Next up, we got the Cleveland Browns traveling to Pittsburgh to meet the Steelers.
Yeah, with Cleveland.
Oh, I'm going pity pit.
I'm going Pittsburgh also. And that, folks, is this week's Pick'ems.
That is the pickle. In fact, not only is that the pick'ems, that's it. That's the end of the show, folks. We want to thank y'all for joining us, man. Seriously. This is the fantasy roundup. It's the week 17. It's the last week of the season. We'll figure out what we're going to do after this. We'll talk to you. We'll get back to it. Next week, we may even not do something. I don't know. We may take a break. We'll figure it out. But either way it goes, man, we want to thank y'all for joining us and supporting us. We're having a lot of fun doing these, and we appreciate you watching. This is the Fantasy Football Roundup with your boys OG, Big Ed, and Waves. And we out of here like last year. Peace. Happy New Year!
Just need to clear my mind.